Okay, here we have a Lakewood 200i box fan. This is a 95 model. I got this a couple years ago at a Fanimation trip, and when I got the fan, it was in pretty rough shape. Front grille was missing, and it was really dirty. But actually had a pretty nice front grille for it, and I put it on there. And yeah, the fan itself is in pretty good shape, honestly. I mean, it's got a little bit of rust right here, but it's not that bad. It's got the, if I remember right, the original blade had a chip in it somewhere, but I pulled this one off another third gen I had at some point. Now, what's so special about these fans to me, especially this generation of Lakewood 200i, mostly the 200i in general. Long time ago, when I was a really little kid, my grandpa actually had one of these in his living room. And I remember every time me and my mom would go over there, I would go over there and mess with the fan. And then when he finally passed away, I ended up getting the fan. And I had that fan for a long time. And then I think finally the motor just died in it, and it got left at one of the houses we lived at. But this one isn't a Lakewood branded one. It's a Comfort Edge, which was a brand Kmart used in the 90s. And yeah. But the reason this one's kind of special to me is because it reminds me a lot of the one my grandpa had that I inherited. It was one of the fans that really got me interested in fans as a kid. And yeah. So these 200i's kind of hold a very special place to me, much like the 90s Lasco fans. These kind of hold a special place in my heart. And every time I think of one of these, when I was a kid, I used to call it the Grandpa Hub. I don't know why, but that's what I used to call it. Because, I don't know, it's just what I called it. And technically, this was my first box fan. It's hard to explain. I had a first gen K223 that my grandma on my dad's side gave me, and then they later took it back because they needed it. And for a long time I didn't actually have a box fan. I had a lot of these like small desk fans like this, but it wasn't until my grandpa passed away and I inherited that fan that was technically my first box fan that was mine. But yeah. This one's the Comfort Edge model 3-speed. I mean, it's basically the same identical fan my grandpa had, except for that sticker's different. It has the third gen blades, the squares in the hub, which I've always really liked. This fan's in pretty good shape for its age, but I mean, it's not in the worst shape. I've seen a lot nicer ones, but I've seen a lot worse ones, and this is definitely like decent compared to a lot of them I see. This one has the Macmillan motor from 1995. June of 1995. And this is a 2.1 amp motor. I mean, I know these are not efficient motors, but I don't know. I like them. They're good quality, and they last for freaking ever. And they have the oil port, which is a very important thing to have. This one has the gray cord, which makes it a little newer. The 94 and older had white cords. 95 and newer had gray cords. And at some point they went from over here to like over here, where they took it from going out of the motor brace to making it go over in the little grommet thing and comes out of the grill. It does have feet. They're not original, but they're original Lakewood feet, but they're not original to the fan. I put them on here because why not? The fan's in pretty good shape, and it's kind of a sentimental piece to me, so, you know, I want it to be nice. I actually do use this one quite a bit. I've actually been using it the past couple weeks up here to sleep with. It's a good sleeping fan. But anyway, here's high. As for airflow, it's actually pretty good. There's a lot of air. It's not so much focused in the center like this. It's like most Lakewood fans where it kind of spreads it out. Go to medium. This fan has a motor hum on medium, which is another reason I kind of like it, because the one my grandpa had that too, and I remember it very well. And low speed's pretty quiet on this. It's got a very nice white noise effect though. I remember watching the hub on the fan as a kid. I don't know why, but I was always fascinated by this Lakewood hub design. I don't know why. Something I remember very fondly. Anyway, back to high. And get ready for the longest coast down ever. It takes quite a while to coast. It's got really good bearings in it. Not sure why everybody complains about these having bad bearings. I've never had any issues with them. But yeah, I don't remember much about my grandpa, but I remember this fan very well. It was something that meant kind of a lot to me, because, you know, he died in 1999, and it was kind of early in my life. I didn't really know him too well, but I do remember going over to his house and playing with the fan. So yeah, there you have it. The Lakewood 200i, rebadged as Comfort Edge. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.